Do you ever wonder why most safety applications fail? Why do most safety software applications fail? Well, it's usually because it's a blank canvas and you're not Michelangelo. You're left creating a checklist on your own, uploading all your assets, creating those assets in the system on your own, creating areas, adding notes, photos, and on top of that, there's nobody there to help you along the way. Then you got to send an email back and forth between customer service and technology, and at the end of the day, you're 6 months in and you still haven't solved the problem. Yet you're a safety manager. And what else do you have to do? Well, your job's tough. Your job's tough. One of the hardest jobs out there are safety managers and safety inspectors. It's a tough job, from developing policies to assessing risk, to providing safety training, creating your own safety training and implementing your own safety training, incident reporting and investigations, compliance monitoring, health programs, contractor and vendor safety, which is always fun, safety communication, and on top of that, your ultimate goal is to create this loving, incredible safety culture that is Loctite. Yet, you're still working off pen and paper. How can you have a Loctite business when you're dealing with this? The average warehouse plant out there has 200 unique pieces of safety equipment, and they require some sort of annual or quarterly inspection. Each piece has 10 to 20 inspection points, so that's 2,000 records to be entered every time you complete inspections. And if you're like most Loctite safety organizations, you're going to have quarterly inspections. Yeah, you can get away with annuals, but if it's a harness, if it's an SRL, if it's a lanyard, that really is the only thing standing in the way of your workers and a workers' comp claim or a severe incident or critical event, you got to make sure that you are doing the right things and you're completing your inspections on time and you're thorough. Well, if there's 200 records to be entered accurately with paper, odds are you're probably not doing them quarterly and it's probably not Loctite. And that's okay, because I'm here today to tell you that your job is tough, and we recognize that. That's why our mission is to protect the lives of 2 billion frontline workers. That is 1/3 of humanity. And so, paper inspections, digital checklist. Yes, do they save time? Sure they do. And can you have pretty tight compliance with paper? Sure you can. But at the end of the day, we're all looking for something in our lives to make our lives easier. We're always looking for something in our jobs to make our jobs easier. There is a better way, and it's called Safety Inspection Manager, or SIM for short. Okay, so why SIM? Why SIM? Why Safety Inspection Manager? Well, it's simple. SIM not only provides you digital checklists, but there are thousands and thousands of checklists already preloaded in the system and tied to your equipment. It's that simple. Let me show you how it works. All you have to do is you pull up the Safety Inspection Manager app on your phone. Right here, you hit checklist. I'm gonna go ahead and scan this DBI Sala harness, and I'll show you how easy it is. You simply scan it, and it pulls up that particular harness, where this harness is located within your organization. I hit the on-demand inspection, and it's right here. I simply go through and I answer each one of these questions. This is the manufacturer's recommended checklist. It's already preloaded in the system. I can answer each one of these questions. I can pass it, I can fail it, I can even retire this equipment and take it out of commission if it's not safe to use. I can even flag questions. So let's say the webbing's torn. I could say the webbing is showing signs of wear. I can even take a photo, or I can choose a photo from my library. We'll use this photo and I'll say it is showing signs of wear. I can even use my pen on here and I can point out potential issues. I can call out issues. I can flag problems. I can make notes, and I can really and truly create a safety culture. I can keep everybody in the loop, and instead of getting reactive about safety, playing telephone, SIM allows you to get proactive. So you simply scan the device, and there you go. It is that simple. Forget about typing all of your information from your gear into your software, into some sort of Excel spreadsheet that have to rely on pivot tables to provide reporting to your leaders. The more equipment that you have, the more time it's going to take, and the more wasted labor hours and dollars your company's seeing. So if procurement has an issue with it, Safety Inspection Manager will save the cost of one OSHA recording fine. It's worth it, trust me. And if you don't, please book a demo. It's free after all. So it really is that simple. And on my laptop, I can go to checklist within the dashboard. I can open up an existing checklist. I can edit existing questions. I can change the type of questions, everything from a numeric question to yes or no, to stars, to free text, or even a drop down. I can add images and photos, maybe an owner's manual, maybe a picture of a particular system that you want to add to a question. You can nest questions within a question. Let's say a question's failed and you need some more information why. You can add a follow-up question automatically in the system. You can upload your own template here, or you can simply start over from scratch. With thousands of checklists in the system, the ability to customize, edit, and create your own, SIM really is your automated safety inspection solution. Forget about typing in all of your gear into some software that doesn't really solve the full problem, which is time. With Safety Inspection Manager, you can get it set up in less than a week. You get the latest, correct details of your tools, of your equipment, and most importantly, when things need replaced, you can get those out and get new ones in before an issue becomes a problem. There's more time to keep up with the things that are really important, the things that are more critical, which is keeping your workers safe, getting proactive about safety, and creating that safety culture within your organization. So if you're fed up with paper inspections, if it's taking too much time, or your digital checklists just don't quite cut it, try Safety Inspection Manager today. A 30 to 40 minute demo will be worth your time. Today, we're fortunate enough to work with over 100 Fortune 500 companies, from Coca-Cola and PepsiCo to Gulfstream and US Steel. We work with Tesla and NASA and plenty of government agencies across the globe. If you want a streamlined and more sophisticated but easier way to complete your inspections and standardize a safety program across your organization, please book a 30 to 40 minute demo. Click the link below to learn more and make safety management simpler. Discover SIM now. Stay safe.